Now, I have the great honor to introduce the amazing Ivette Perfecto, a faculty member of our very own school, the University of Michigan.
Thank you, Helen. Thanks, everybody, and thanks for the organizers here. This is a wonderful march. I'm really excited to see all of you here. I've been at the University of Michigan, or associated with the University of Michigan, for 35 years. First as a student, and then as a faculty member. And I have to say that I have been proud to be associated with the University of Michigan several times. First, when the university decided to divest from companies that were doing business in the with the apartheid regime of South Africa, and also grant a degree, an honorary degree, to Nelson Mandela while he was still in prison. Then, that was in the mid-'80s. Then, in 2000, when the UN regions approved divestment from tobacco companies, and finally in 2003, when the university argued in favor of affirmative action in front of the Supreme Court. I wish that as we face the biggest challenge in human history, climate change, I could stand in front of you and say again that I'm proud of being associated with the University of Michigan. Proud of Michigan for taking the right stand and divesting from fossil fuels. Unfortunately, I cannot, at least not yet. You have to keep it up so that I can stand here next time and say that I'm proud again to be part of the University of Michigan. Despite strong support from faculty and students, the University of Michigan have not even agreed to form a committee to evaluate UN divestment from fossil fuels. On the contrary, President Schlissel has been very loud and clear on what his position is. He does not support divestment from fossil fuel. He has gone as far as saying that has he been president at the time, he would not have supported divestment from the South African apartheid regime or tobacco industry. I don't know what the president is thinking. I don't know what our president is thinking. But if we in Michigan are going to be the leaders and the best, we need to join the international movement to divest from fossil fuels. It is our moral duty. And President Schlissel, if you're listening somewhere, do the right thing. Be on the right side of history. Divest from fossil fuels now. But anyway, I was invited here to talk about the science of climate change, not about politics. So let me just tell you a little bit of what the science is telling us. Climate change is real. Is already happening and is caused by human, and you all know that because you're here right now. Without any action on climate, the temperature will rise to about 5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels by the year 2100. The world leaders went to Paris with a commitment to basically to keep the temperature down to about 2 or not going above 2 degrees Celsius. But science tells us that 2 degrees Celsius is too little, too late. There's a lot, and I don't have the time to go into the details of what will happen, but you have heard about the potential impacts of reaching that temperature. Now, this morning, the documents were released, and they say that, that the countries of the world are going to work toward or seek to hold global temperatures well below 2 degrees Celsius with an eye toward keeping it below 1.5 degrees, which is what the scientists have been saying is a more reasonable target. Now, that